Hello, friends. Welcome to our OpenAI and Copilot webinar. I'm Syed Safdar, Senior Cloud Solution Architect at Veraqor. And today I have invited Savita Mittal. She's Senior Cloud Solution Architect at Microsoft. She's a data and AI expert. How are you, Savita? Hey,
Hey, I'm really glad to be here today and looking forward to share some cool insights out of OpenAI and some cool demos.
yeah, we are excited to learn something related to OpenAI. Yeah, over to you.
Thank you. Let me share my screen.
Sure.
Please confirm if everyone can see my screen.
Yeah,
Yes.
we can see.
Thank you. So let's see how OpenAI can change our life, how OpenAI can change the organization's digital journey. And OpenAI can be applied anywhere. And I would say AI can be applied anywhere. So basically, as we can see, data is a fuel that powers AI. Wherever we have data, we have AI. It's a major technology shift. The way we used to write code earlier, the way we used to create applications earlier, we used to write complex queries to gain insights out of our data. But these days, AI we can apply. We have pre-trained models available. We hear large language models available, pre-built model. Basically, we have the models available in which we do not have to write that complex query to gain insights out of the data. Earlier, we used to say, hey, select star from data and get this, get that. But now we have those pre-trained models available, pretty much can be applied to any kind of data, and we have integration possibilities if data is in a different format. And let's see how. This is the AI suite of Microsoft. We have pretty much every application, every component of Microsoft is powered by AI. We see AI pretty much in everything. Like we have this Microsoft 365 Copilot powered by AI, Dynamics 365 and various partner solutions, Power BI, Power Apps, Power Automate, and Power Virtual Agent. The new name is Copilot actually. Everything is all powered by AI, and we can call AI services in low code, no code platform as well. And I'll show that in my demo. Then we have scenario based AI services, which is bot service, AI search, document intelligence, video indexer, and so on. Vision, speech, language, and decision. And then we have super AI service, OpenAI, basically, which sits on top of it. Before OpenAI, we were using all these services to get details from the data as it is. It was not summarizing it. It was not classifying it. To do all that, basically, then we were writing complex queries. So if I have a video file, I'm leveraging video indexer to get the plain text out of that video file. If I have an audio file, I'm leveraging speech service to get the plain text out of it. But I am getting the text as it is. If it is a 3 hours long video or 3 hours long audio, we are getting the plain text as it is. Before OpenAI, we were writing complex query that what is this audio file about? What is this video file about? What can I get out of that? But now with OpenAI pre-trained models, I do not have to go through that 3 hour long video or 3 hour long audio or long 224 pages long PDF. I can apply OpenAI service and summarize my long files basically and gain insights in milliseconds.
Amazing.
This is another kind of a slide which specify, because we have so many AI services within Microsoft and we are confused. Hey, what is Copilot, integrated Copilot, and Copilot Studio and AI Studio and OpenAI? How we can differentiate what works best for me? We hear this term Copilot for web and work, which is the URL is copilot.microsoft.com. Good part is we have Copilot integrated in all Office 365 applications. Like we see Copilot in Microsoft Word, in Microsoft Excel, in Dynamic, in Power Platform, in Teams as well. But we have independent Copilot, which is copilot.microsoft.com. The good news is the copilot.microsoft.com without signing in works publicly as well, like ChatGPT. The way we access ChatGPT without signing in, it works as well, the copilot.microsoft.com.
Savita, I have a quick question, if you don't mind. I
Yes,
mean, previously, the Copilot was called the Power Virtual Agent. Correct me if I'm wrong,
yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
right. No, so there are two things. That's what I
Okay.
want to show you here.
Okay.
Forget about Copilot Power Virtual Agent right now. So this Copilot and the Copilot Power Virtual Agent are two different things completely.
Okay.
So We have one copilot.microsoft.com, which is a replica of ChatGPT.
Mm-hmm.
The only great point about this is it comes with Microsoft Office 365 suite as well. But
Mm-hmm.
as of now, it is available independently as well without any Microsoft 365 association. We can just type simply copilot.microsoft.com in the browser without any sign in of my Office 365 account.
So because
Only thing is,
just
yes,
because it's using behind OpenAI services, that's why. I mean,
uh,
is this the difference?
what kind of a difference you're talking about? Difference with what?
I mean, you said that it's we have like a Chat GPT, so behind the scene, it's leveraging the OpenAI services. Is that
Yes,
correct?
no. So the thing is that this is now earlier all started with ChatGPT. We all saw the LLM capability in ChatGPT URL that is public, right? And it's
Okay.
still there. Now
Okay.
Microsoft came up with this URL, which is kind of a replacing ChatGPT. Now more and more folks are using this. This is much cleaner version. It's way faster, and it has an image capability as well. We can upload the image and ask questions. So now we have Copilot for web and work. So if you sign in, you get unlimited possibility. The only thing is with the free version, it dies after few prompts. So then it keeps on saying that, hey, please sign in. Sign in means subscription. Subscription means money, right? We need an
Great.
account. So, but
Yes.
this on my iPhone. I use this on Android phone. We can use this independently as well. The only thing is we need an account after a while. Okay. Then we have integrated version, which we see in all the capabilities. If you're writing content in Word or using Excel, then you can leverage Copilot capabilities as well, which is the LLM capability to do your job faster. Then we have this Copilot Studio, which is a Power Virtual Agent replacement. You can say the alternate name is Power Virtual Agent, but now the Power Virtual Agent got new name, which is a Copilot Studio, and the URL is copilotstudio.microsoft.com. Here you can use the capability of PVA, which is Power Virtual Agent, and combine the Gen AI capability to create your own quick bots, basically.
All
And
right.
the part about this is you can give any SharePoint website URL to quickly chat with your SharePoint data. You can give OneDrive URL. You can give some public websites URL as well. The only caveat here is the drawback here is less flexibility because it is a framework. It is like a SaaS-based platform. So you do not have control over the code, basically, right? Then you cannot modify, you cannot even choose the models. And we will see how I'm talking. So this is like a quick bot which you can spin by providing some files. Like this is, you can say a Q&A maker as well. Just provide the link of the files and provide the link of the website and just start chatting. You do not have control over a lot of things. But yes, this is kind of a low-hanging fruit where we can kind of a spin quick bots. Not every bot needs to go through the whole complex coding and lot of customizations. Then we have this Azure AI Studio Suite where we can leverage all other AI capabilities like a video indexer and speech and language model and all that, and you can develop all these. And then we have this our super AI service, which is OpenAI. We call it Gen AI and a lot of different names. The idea here is the one liner chat with your own organizational data. That's how it is being used. Everyone wants, hey, how nice it would be if I can use the chat GPT in my organization to chat with my departmental data or my shopping website or my OneDrive files or my tons of data, basically data everywhere, basically. Then how nice it would be if I can build the new term is of the chatbot is called Copilot. How nice it would be if I can build my custom Copilot. If we can say it like a chatbot. Now the term is chatbot is kind of replaced by Copilot. And in this, we have tons of models available. When I say models means faster version, slower version, and the different responses. Oh, if I try the model one, I get this kind of a response. Whereas if I try model two, I get this kind of a response, more detailed version and more crisp and all that. And then based on the model, we have a different cost available as well. And let's see how we can leverage some of these. This is the enterprise level Gen AI chatbot I'm talking about. That's a difference you can see between Copilot Studio, which is a power virtual agent, versus this. And everyone will say, why I need this if I can quickly create those cool chatbots using Power Virtual Agent. because they are not customizable, they are not flexible at all. If you say, oh, my data is sitting actually into some other data storage, because in PV I cannot access that. In PV I can access only SharePoint or just high level websites only. So then this is your solution. What if you say your data is in SQL and in Cosmos DB, and then I should be able to chat with that? What about that? Oh, my questions are very different and I want to use GPT-4 instead of GPT-3. And I have some video files, I have some audio files. So basically, all possible customizations when we are talking about, that's the difference between why I don't use SaaS-based platform all the time and why we develop custom applications. When we are not able to solve problems with SaaS-based platform, that's where we rush towards the custom applications because I need customizations in my data. Any questions?
You're good so far. So
As
by
you
the way,
can see in this
but
architecture, I can create basically when we are talking about my tons of files, basically, which are not in SharePoint, then I have to build this Gen AI level chatbot, tons of data I'm talking about. So basically, in this given architecture, we save all those files in blob storage. I'm talking about 5,000 files, 10,000 files, and 224 pages long document or a 100-page long document, massive amount of data we are talking about. And I should be able to chat with it. My organization should be able to chat with it to gain quick insights. And look at these AI services here. Because of the type of the data, maybe you are dealing with structured documents, maybe tons of utility bills or vehicle registration, a DMV department, and gov organization deal with a lot of fraud forms. Then we are talking about those structured forms. That's where document intelligence comes into a play because it is able to parse the data in a key value pair. What is the first name, vehicle registration number, or case number, account number, signature is present in there, or transaction amount. Similarly, if we are talking about multilingual forms, if you're dealing with a lot of multilingual forms, then we need to leverage translation service. I'm talking about integration. These days, life is not that simple that we have data available as per our choice, and then we just apply one service and gain insights. I wish it would have been that simple, but no, data is available in various formats, data is available in multiple languages, we have global audience, we have to transform the data into desired format for OpenAI to gain insights, basically. And then we
uh,
can bend the response. So the capability I'm showing here, yes, because of the type of the data, I might have to use other AI services, video, audio translation. And then the architecture wise, we have to land the data into blob storage. If I'm talking about 1,000 pages long document, a 4 pages long document, I won't be able to chat with it in 1 second unless I break it down into different indexes. So that's where our cog search, which is the new name is AI search, comes into a play here, which breaks down each file, whatever the type of the file is, into smaller chunks for us to crawl the data faster so that we get the response in less than millisecond. And we have different services available into this in order to uh, build the whole architecture. In
all right.
OpenAI, we have different models available. Basically, these are the large pre-trained models. The model means basically different capabilities. When we talk about GPT-4, GPT-4 Turbo, faster response, more crisp response. GPT 3.5 Turbo is a bit older and bit faster because it has older information. And now with GPT-4, we have million bytes data more added more. And then we have DALI. Basically, this is all text-based, basically. DALI is image-based model where we can create image based on the text input. Imagine creative content, creative website writing, campaign design, and shopping websites. They have to come up with new content, new design. This is more for a creative content industry, basically. And then we have GPT-4 Vision, very powerful model. I have been testing this every day and can't feel amazed at the capability. It's kind of replacing slowly the other AI services need as well, like a document intelligence and translation and all that. It does a lot of great job basically, and I'll show how.
So,
Good part is model.
Savita,
Yes, go ahead.
quick question. I mean, for GPT-4 for vision as you said, this is a new model, right, for vision capability. So, is
Yes,
this, I mean, the video capabilities still available or in preview?
it is available. I'll
Okay,
show.
great, Great, great.
Yeah. So GPT-4 vision is basically image-based model, and where we can give the image, if the input is, and I'll show in the on the next screen. So all these models we can deploy. The good part about this is now we are talking about Gen AI level chatbot, Gen AI level Copilot, Gen AI level application. Let me just remind this one more time. Gen AI does not mean chatbot, only chatbot. Yes, it is one of the capability to be able to chat with my data, but not all the time I want to just keep on chatting. I want some information to be available for me as a dashboard as well. I just don't want to keep asking questions all day to do my day-to-day job. I want information to be available as a dashboard, or maybe some quick decisions are already taken based on the quick insights I was able to take, leveraging some of these models. Basically, if I want to know out of my let's talk about the police department. They have this body camera, or maybe like a court cases. They have this case file. How nice it would be if they know ahead of time what is this case about, what was the issue, who was the party, what was the location, and maybe those 10, 15 questions. I want to know out of each case file. I don't want to build a chatbot for that and keep asking question out of those 100 case files every day. I want this one of these models to go crawl my each file, get the response of those 10 questions ahead of time, and display for me as a dashboard board for me to take a quick decision. So again, I want to just remind LLM, Gen AI, OpenAI, whatever you say, it does not mean just a chatbot capability. We can have the information ready to be used as a dashboard as well. Okay. And this can be deployed on your data. Another thing is we have PTUs. Basically, PTU is means provision throughput unit, basically a cost-based model for faster response, for a better performance. Basically, it is a cost, basically, we are talking about. And then we can combine these with assistant and functions and other third-party plugins also. And again, the trust part here is when you are using any Azure AI service or AI service or any Gen AI service or anything, basically, it's not, this thing implies to everything. It does not mean that Microsoft is consuming this data to train their models or making it available to other customers or improving their models. So your data is your data, regardless you use whatever Microsoft service you use, basically. It does not mean that if you upload your data that will be consumed by Microsoft to train all those models, basically. No, it will not happen. Okay. And security considerations, basically data protection, identity and access management, and regularly review and update. This is still yours. If you decide to use any OpenAI service or any AI service, that does not mean that security is Microsoft responsibility. To protect your data, you still have to take all these measures like applying private network and DDoS protection and compliance and policies and threat detection, all that. The way we apply these policies basically with other AIs, other Azure services. So same way you have to look for these services, look for these basically security measures and validations with, while you leverage Azure OpenAI and AI services as well. And DALI, basically, these are the different use cases. As you can see, you can generate your own images based on the text. Basically, give me the logo to design a new coffee shop or new coffee bean, or give me the logo for new fashion industry, or design this kind of a dress, or a food industry, or product visualization, all that. Basically, marketing concepts. Okay. OpenAI service on your data, basically, you can build your own Copilot. I mentioned earlier, Copilot means chatbot. The newer term is Copilot, we call it. You can crawl on your data. You can have any kind of a data source, and you can have additional data source. That's where when you say OpenAI service on your data, you need to build your custom Copilot leveraging Gen AI capabilities and some other components in the architecture.
And Savita, we can leverage the hybrid model as well, right? I mean, on-prem as well as cloud data sources, right? To integrate with
Of
the
course, that comes as a
that's important.
microservice architecture we are talking about.
Yeah,
Again, I call it as a Lego model. Bring any component here and there and customize it and combine the capabilities.
great,
This
great.
is a very important aspect of the overall AI world, basically, and the data world, I can say, not just AI, basically, content safety and abuse monitoring.
Mhm.
Data everywhere. People are chatting with the data. They can ask any sort of questions. We have to block that. They can, and based on the data fed to the AI models, chatbot can respond in some inappropriate content as well. So how
All
do
right.
we make sure my content, my applications are providing digital safety to my consumers.
That's
Basically, then
important.
we call it,
Yeah.
yes, then we call it a content safety service. It is again a service which has again endpoint. The moment you apply this service on any data, on any kind of data, basically whether it's a question or a response or a file, basically it is like a kind of a putting as a validation. If someone is entering a email address in the text box, then you say, hey, please check whether it's a valid email address. This is exactly the same thing I'm talking about. As soon as you have some text, you want to apply that, hey, please check for any of these four categories that whether this text is safe or not for my audience. So the moment you apply this service, it will return these four results with these scores. So you can set your benchmark. Hey, if the score is 2 or more, that means block this or do take necessary action, right? And let's see what else it does.
By the way, Savita, we have only 10 minutes left for the demo, and people are,
Sure.
waiting
Yeah,
for
let
that.
me
They are
just cover
excited
one
to
more.
see the demo. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. So let me just show you this. Basically, look at this text. Painfully twist his arm, then say sorry to use this extreme text. So look at that. In this, we see the violence. We are getting the category 4, and we can block it there. That please, this text is not allowed.
Hmm.
Okay. And GPT-4 Vision, as I mentioned, very powerful. We have a text prompt, image, and video, and then you gain insight like courtroom videos or a traffic violation or CCTV cameras. You don't have to watch those videos to analyze it. You can just feed it to GPT-4 Vision and ask questions, or maybe basically leave it as a dashboard feature as well. Okay, I think I can jump onto the demo. What to do next? Let's see the demo.
Yep.
Okay, look at the screen. This is my Power Platform demo solely built by me. Again, we deal with all types of data, unstructured data, we call it in technology world, audio, video, PDFs, or many more. I'm leveraging here Power Apps to ingest the data because we need some UI, but we all can do that this behind the scene as well. And then I'm leveraging Power Automate to extract the plain text out of these files, basically. If it is a video file, I'm leveraging Video Indexer. If it is an audio file, I'm leveraging Speed. Basically, if you feed any customer call or like for an auto claim, then you want to get the plain text out of it to quickly understand what's going on with that claim. If customer is called, hey, I have an audio claim, I am at this freeway and this happened with my car and I need to file an auto claim. So this is all audio file. Then you get plain text out of it. Before OpenAI, we were just stopping right here. You are still getting a plain text. But then what does OpenAI do here? OpenAI will gain insights for you. You do not have to go through that whole customer call of autoclave. You can set up a dashboard out of it that, hey, tell me what was the claim about? Who was the customer? What is the name? What is the incident? What kind of a car was there? What is his policy number? Then your dashboard is ready like this for each call. This is the original call about, and then you are getting the summary. What is, I mean, this is the customer complaint actually. What is the sentiment type? What was the reason? And then you can have your own set of questions to ask. You know, whatever on your business process, this is about an auto claim or this is about a customer complaint. Then you can come up with your own questions and crawl OpenAI. And OpenAI will crawl the data, actual data, and get the responses. And then what? Look like this is anger and frustration, send it for follow-up. Okay, go back to my another item. And this is positive. I'm good. Let's close it. I don't need to work on it. I don't even have to go through this whole original context to understand what's going on and take an information. Imagine the time we will save with these kind of approaches. Okay,
Amazing.
let me show you another flavor here. GPT-4 Vision, my favorite these days. Any image you can ask question. What is this image about? Okay.
So, Savita, it's already indexed under the system, or it's a real-time
So
indexing?
this is a low code, no code flavor.
Hmm.
This is working as it is. All I'm doing is just providing the image URL. using the endpoint of GPT-4 vision and
Mhm.
saying, hey, give me the response. This is just prompt and response. And as you can see, image depicts a busy clutter workspace and all that.
Awesome.
Imagine
Awesome.
tons of images like this, maybe wildfire image or pothole data set, or let me show you the pothole data set here. Look at that. City takes all these images and
Mm.
someone is visualizing those images, analyzing what's going on. My
Yeah.
given architecture here is someone is uploading those images to blob storage. Automatically, GPT-4 Vision is crawling these images behind the scene, getting the details out of it. And what next? You can put these images to Gen AI version of it, which is here, and ask question. Which pothole image belongs to where, which is critical, and which is a location, how do I solve it, and whatever the business use case here.
And it's amazing. I mean, by the way, we can use this in multiple scenarios and use case, just like a smart city and one of the use case, right? So
Yes.
yeah, amazing.
Anywhere, wherever we are dealing with images or videos, we can ask questions behind the scene. OpenAI can do that for me.
Yeah.
And it is ready like a dashboard here. And I can put more features here. What is a safety concern? What is the this or mode or sentiment, whatever we can come up with, depending upon the type of the image, and or do the lookup as well in the system based on this system. Hey, if you see the broken concrete, go in the system and find the answer for broken concrete. Maybe you built your own
Yeah.
knowledge base based on that, and it is automatically populating here, and based on that it is automatically escalating it to desired team
Yep.
with low code, no code, unlimited possibilities and unlimited permutation combinations here. And
Yeah, I'm thinking.
you can
I'm
build a small chatbot here as well. Yes, go
Yeah,
ahead.
and I'm thinking about the anomaly detection use case as well in my mind for the risk
Yeah.
analysis and then many I mean industry use cases we can cover with those.
I've
Yeah.
tried courtroom videos as well with this and ask question, what is the court hearing about? What should be my decision? What is
Yeah.
happening? Participant. And then you can associate with the given architecture here, basically sample architecture. You can combine any components here, basically.
Hmm.
Once you get the insights, please feed it to the Power BI or my other application or go to Cosmos DB and do the lookup and combine this with something else and prepare your own data set,
Yeah.
right? By gaining quick insight, then you do the lookup and combine all that and prepare your own data set to be consumed by another application.
Great, great, amazing.
Yeah. Then I have video file extraction as well. Sorry, I forgot to turn on the audio basically.
No
So
worries.
this is about a customer product refund.
Hmm.
And look at that. Thank you for calling coaching down. And this is what, and I can ask question.
Hmm.
What is the customer issue here? I don't have to watch this whole video to understand what's going on here. What is the phone number? What I'm supposed, and you can tie this with the dashboard earlier I showed as well.
Yep.
Automatically, video is there, get the data, and then ask these 10 questions to be available as a dashboard. And I take informed decision immediately by pressing the button close, resolved, or follow up, or send it to this team and whatever.
Amazing.
Or follow the refund and send it to the refund team because the
Hmm.
category is refund and these are the refund details. Boom, done. It is sent to dispatch department.
Great.
Yeah, similarly, we have this audio file flavor where you deal with audio file, extract text. The idea here is that unlimited permutation and combinations here, depending upon type of the file, AI, OpenAI service sits everywhere. And another thing I want to call out, we do not have to use this all the time. This is not a given architecture. We can use this guy here directly on the data as well. What if your data does not need any other AI service? It is already into plain text, into SQL sitting somewhere. Another part here is once you gain insight, you want to save the data back to SharePoint somewhere else. You don't have to, as I mentioned, you just don't want to chat all the time. What you are supposed to do with the response? You want to send it to some other data source to be consumed by another team or another application. Then you can do this, that this dashboard data here, this is all saved because these are the responses. As you can see, I save them into SharePoint. You can save them into SQL or JSON format or Cosmos DB or some other database. So unlimited permutation and combination, not just a chatbot capability. You can do the blend of chatbot or low code, no code or the dashboard. Unlimited possibilities here. You just have to come up with your use case. And I would say, don't think about how I can use AI. Think about what problem I want to solve.
Agree.
And AI is everywhere. If you think about AI, you won't be able to think. Just think about the problem and what the solution you're looking for. What is your end goal? And then we apply AI for you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Savita, for joining us. You have shared great stuff with us. Thank you very much. Now you can stop your screen sharing. Then let me jump onto the another part of the webinar. Okay, guys, let me know when you see my screen. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you. So, guys, we are going to discuss some more exciting topic on the open AI, and a special thanks to Savita. She joined us and shared the very great stuff, exciting stuff with us. So we have discussed OpenAI Power Platform. Now there's another exciting part which is related to the building custom Copilot. Before demo, I would love to share some slides about this topic. All right. Okay. So guys, I think the screen is visible, right? Okay. So commonly, there are three type of Copilot. First is embedded, which are usually integrated with Microsoft product and that less extensible, sometime not. And another type is solution accelerator, which provide the basic capability out of the box, and typically it's extensible. And third one is custom Copilot, or we can say the personalized Copilot, on which you have full control to integrate with your custom model and design as per your requirement. So today our focus is mainly focused on the personalized Copilot, and it's a dynamic tool that grows and evolves with you, and it learns your working style, your preferences, and your goals. With this knowledge, it can proactively suggest a task, automate repetitive processes, and provide relevant information when you need it mostly. So let's see, how can personalized Copilot benefit you? Okay, so the benefit using a personalized Copilot are numerous. For example, by automating tasks, you can free up your time and energy. You focus on more important things. And personalized Copilot also can help you to stay focused and avoid distraction, leading to increased productivity. And additionally, it can provide you with the valuable insights and recommendations based on your data and goals, and this can also help you make better decision and achieve your objective more effectively. And you also can say the custom Copilot help you to reduce stress and anxiety by keeping you organized and on top of your task, and that's more important by the way, right? So let's see some feature list of the personalized Copilot. All right, so your personalized Copilot comes equipped with the variety, I would say, variety of features designed to make your life easier and more productive. The task automation feature can handle, I would say, more tracking features that can help you stay motivated to track, achieve your objective. Similarly, the prioritization and organization feature can help you stay focused on most important tasks. For example, the communication and collaboration feature can help you work more effectively with others. And the task automation feature can save your hours of time each week by taking care of those mundane tasks that bug down. And the information retrieval feature can help you find the information you need quickly and easily without having to spend time on searching through mountain of data, right? Okay, so let's see, organization can leverage Copilot for their employee queries and organization policies, which I'll demonstrate you in after this presentation. Imagine Copilot handling appointment scheduling, generating sales reports, and sending automated follow-up emails, that freeing the employer from these time-consuming tasks translate to more time spent on the critical initiatives, client engagement, for example, driving company growth, that definitely drive your company growth. Okay, and you can adopt that power of automation and unlock untapped potential with your organization by using this custom copilot. And it acts as your intelligent data analyst that can crunching number and presenting valuable insights you can readily apply. So guys, imagine predicting peak sales period, for example, and identifying customer purchase patterns and optimizing marketing campaigns that based on real-time data using the custom copilot. And it's also empowered data-driven decision making and propelling your organization towards the informed strategic initiatives. All right. So Copilot Studio is a single pane of glass for all categories of a Copilot, including M365 Copilot, Biz Application and Power Platform Copilot, Custom Copilot. We can leverage both framework, SDKs, both services, Power Platform, and AI Studio to build custom model and customize solution. Right. Okay. I would say the Copilot is not one size fit all solution, but you can tailor its functionalities to your unique needs, integrate it with your existing ecosystem, and scale it as your business growth, whether you are in retail, manufacturing, healthcare, or any other industry. Copilot adapt to become your organization personalized productivity powerhouse. So let's see a quick demo for building our own Copilot. All right. In Microsoft Copilot Studio, you can build a Copilot in a couple of minutes connected to your existing document or your existing website. If you want to get started with this, just go to the Copilot Studio, Microsoft.com, hit a start free trial button. Everything I'm showing you in this demo can be done without access to the Microsoft 365 Copilot license. So get started. All you need to click here new Copilot. And what I'm going to do here is create Copilot before I'm going to name it my core assistant. Okay, V1. Okay, so choose your language. Obviously, I'm working in English here, but you do have some other options available. And then all we need to do is grab that website link, paste here, and we can create a link now. So I have my company website, which is veracor.io as a sample. Okay, okay, where it is. And let me paste this. And all right, and I'm going to create this one. All right. Okay. So guys, it has been created. We have already added the URL as a data source for its knowledge repository, as a my company website that has a lot of solution offering and different industry use cases. So it's gonna help me to ask any question that is related to the offering. So if you're going doing this for the first time, it can take a little while to set up, but it's usually not too long to wait. So while we are doing that, let me just explain what's going on behind the scene. It can be that very simple. If you have got a website that's too much rich with this kind of information, you just point your Copilot. That website is going to apply the large language model to be able to find information and bring it back with the references. So our Copilot is ready. Let's ask a question from it. So let me ask one question, quick question. What are the business value of demand forecasting in retail industry? Awesome. So you can see it generated the responsive answer, and we can see the citation over here as well. The citations is the reference of, if we click on the citation, it redirect to the actual page of the source, right? All right, that's amazing. All right, extending the data sources, what we can do, we can add multiple URLs over here, or we can drop the data sources or document over here. So let me make it the multiple feature assistant, multi-feature assistant of this demo. For example, I need to upload this, my leave policy or work from home policy over here. It's loading. So we can give it to the SharePoint link, website URL, and multiple hundred of documents. But with the there is a limit of 3 MB per file, so we can upload the hundred of documents. So it takes usually 5 minutes for indexing to any file. So I have already uploaded this file into the my another demo Copilot version or instance. So we can ask, you can see over here. So we can ask question, can we use laptop uh, while personal laptop, I would say, you know, while working from home. hmm Let's see what it get response. Since we have uploaded the work from home policy, so you can see, yes, you can use the personal laptop for work while working from home. And it also shows the citation and reference link, right, of the actual policy document of the company. So awesome, amazing. So guys, there's another feature which is, I would say the entities. Entities usually used for extracting the information from the question of or the chat, and you can also add your custom entities as well. Okay, so another option, we can leverage the analytics, which is the summary of your conversation, which shows the total session statistics and the unresponse or unanswered questions statistics and resolution rate, escalation rate, and everything about your conversational session. Now we need to publish our the copilot, custom copilot that we have built. For example, we have multiple channels. We can click on the go to channels. Since we am using the trial version currently, and it's not licensed one, so there is a limited feature available, and most of them are disabled. But I have previously published on my demo website. You can use or leverage that embedded code and apply into your custom websites or your different channels, and you can share with the teams, so that your copilot, right? And so since I have already published with the demo version, so you can see this look like this. By clicking publish, it will publish to the your demo website. Now we can log in, it generate the code, and we can copy the code and paste over here. Okay, we copied that code and we are going to paste here. So it's login. Now we can ask about the, you know, please list the retail solution. So it will, generate the response and give us a citation as well. Great, amazing. So digital retail solution list, it has been shared, the supply chain, customer size, personalization, real-time recommendation, everything. And it shows the footer with the reference. So, yep, amazing. All right, guys, this is what we have done today. So please feel free to write us your question, your query at mtu@veracor.io. Stay tuned for the further, upcoming webinars and new technology. Thank you very much for your join. Thanks.